Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Arise. Well, last episode, nearing the end of the mountain trail, we came too close for comfort with a mysterious monster massacring swordsman. Finding our party overwhelmed as Shion jumped in the way of his sword to protect Alphen, taking the hit and causing Alphen to let out an anguished, powerful scream as our attacker left the scene. After a moment to regain ourselves, we then continued exploring the mist areas of the trail, leading us up Mount Diara to a tower we can enter. We now continue onwards with our journey into the next region. Oh, here's the capital. Yes. Doesn't look like there's anyone here.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Dahnans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Dahnan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Dahnans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
That's the issue, isn't it?
This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Looks it, doesn't it?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Dahnans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Dahnans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Would also be good if they told us what element was this place. We could try to figure things out apart from that. But the next skid is called Raising Dohalim. I made that as a joke not too long ago.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shion has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
I mean, he asks for, like, the literally molted feathers, which would not have necessarily a use otherwise. He's not saying, can you please kill your owl so I can take its feathers and have a pillow, please? It's a bit of an overreaction. A little bit. We know where we can take Dohalim to a whole forest of them if he wants. Interesting locations here. Let's take this route first. But then she is full on in the whole... Hello. Hatred of Renan's phase even more now. It's really come out again currently. A red rose corsage, a rose hair clip exuding class. You can never go wrong with one of these when attending a last-minute ball. Woohoo! 21.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Something's going on in the forest? We should check that out. Well, we could wait a little bit. No, we could... So what's going on in the forest, guys? This side is locked. When do I go check out the forest? The owls have something awaiting. Everyone's wondering when my fishing trip is going to be.
Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Wind, eh? Wind astral energy. Still not a soul has been seen, though our search radius area is about to come up. Kind of a town square-ish place.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Dedyme's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Dedyme. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Yes, well, whenever a fight took place, everything got completely wrecked. Yoni has the aerial plaza that leads to Almeidra's castle, but for now it's sealed off, so I'll have to ask you to turn away. Almeidri's? Almeidri's? Ain't that a question? So there's no guards, there's a guard on the other side now. There's this door over here, which I'm assuming is
Not
locked.
this way, I guess.
Oh, no. Not allowed to go there yet. To their base. Nice guns you've got there, man. I'm stealing your chicken. This is the headquarters of the Darkwings. Right now, these are temporary accommodations. At some point, I imagine we'll build something better and move into that. Maybe.
So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Dahnans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Dahnans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Whoa. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of the show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Dedyme, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Dahnan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Dedyme, Leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Dedyme!
Liberator Dedyme! You are the true leader of this realm!
We're not afraid of any bright eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last bright eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings!
The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Dedyme said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifan? Dedyme mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Dedyme.
This isn't Dedyme's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
And the people come out. Dedyme the dictator.
I get the feeling Dedyme signed up to be a rebel so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Dahnans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Dedyme might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Dahnans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
And yet there's more skits and a quest in front of us as well, if you look at the mini-map. Differences among rebels.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Dedyme managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Dedyme, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Dedyme and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
And there's even more skits. Music to a lord's ears.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dahna as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
She might just have to reevaluate sometime soon, right? I wonder who's stronger, Alphen the Blazing Sword of Calaglia or Dedyme, leader of the Darkwings? Bet it's Dedyme. I've only heard rumors about the Blazing Sword, but I know Dedyme's the real deal. Yeah, sure. What is this, a contest to blow you up? I'd still win. Listen carefully, this fight isn't over yet. Don't think you can relax yet, got it? Okay, everyone, form a line. I'm going to hand out everything we raided from the Bright Eyes. Food, clothes, there's a lot of stuff to go around. So grateful. The Renas might be gone, but I never imagined surviving would be this hard. If anyone deserves to lead Dahna, it's Dedyme. He hates them Bright Eyes more than anyone. Wow. Him for leadership of the whole place? We Darkwings are going to find and wipe out every last Bright Eyes and rule over Mahag Saar. So you're the Liberator from Calaglia, are you? I see the rumors of you walking around with bright eyes are true. Just what's the big idea, Sonny? Keeping company with bright eyes is only going to lead to trouble. I mean, it's done well for us in, liberating places.
A poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Will they accept it, though? Why does everybody have to be such cowards? If we don't get this taken care of, things are never going to change.
What's wrong?
What's got you down, friend? Zoogles, that's what. Pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumors say it was the Lord's favourite kind of Zoogles. People are afraid to go anywhere near them.
Alright.
I can understand their hesitation. If you need them gone, we're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. You can bring back any usable materials from them, that'd be great too. You want us to retrieve Zoogle parts? For what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. If I could demonstrate that even fierce and dangerous Zoogles can be used to make handy tools, that'll motivate people to hunt them more. Can't always expect folks like you to come along and solve all our problems for us, after all. So you're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you.
Hey.
Actually, about those materials you're looking for, this isn't what you're talking about, is it?
Yeah!
Oh, yeah, it totally is. Can I convince you to share what you have with me? 3 demi-human muscles.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead and help yourself. I'd rather it go to someone who can use it than it keep weighing us down. Great, you're one generous bunch of people, you know that? Now to see just what I can turn all this into.
All right!
I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. City Renewal, quest complete roasted chicken recipe. That's a title, that is. Okay. SP is accumulated for you for easier overlimit. I guess I'll go for KO prevention for her next. It's quite a long one to get to after all. Not far for you. Not far for you, to be fair. Then I was getting kind of scary. Seems like he'll practically stop at nothing to win. I agree, his temper seems to be a lot worse than it used to be. What can you expect? Fighting the Bright Eyes takes its toll on people. If we look at the map, we can see that Niez has more quests awaiting already. Everywhere else seems covered. So there's a quest at the inn. There's also a quest elsewhere. If only we'd been able to finish Almedra off from the start, we would have been able to avoid all this other fighting, don't you think? Yeah, we could have retaken Niez without everything being so damaged. Not even the outskirts were spared. Shh, I wouldn't say that too loudly if I were you. If any of Dedyme's followers hear you talking like that, you'll be in trouble. So where are we looking? Across the bridge. A giant windmill takes the wind that blows in from the plains and turns it into astral energy. In the old days when wind wouldn't come in, we had to turn it ourselves the opposite way and make it blow wind for the other windmills to capture. I used to live at the bottom of the valley beneath here. It's a damp and dimly lit place, and every day I had to climb a million stairs just to get to work. Did you now?
I wonder if something happened.
It's Bardy Boy. Oh, then, mi amigo. I knew fate would bring us together once more.
Well...
Remind me, you're that wonder guy, is it? I am a minstrel who tells many a tale about this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Right, you. I remember you.
I see.
I believe we haven't had the pleasure, sir. You may call me Dahna. You claim to be a minstrel. Is that to say you're well versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. There isn't a song I haven't sung nor an instrument my hands have not mastered. I see. As it so happens, I am also a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Could I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? It's going to take a while, isn't it? Last, unfortunately, I do not have any instruments on me, but I would be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. In the sea of crimson trees, I spy an unknown fellow, standing free within the breeze. Oh, Dahna mio! Your words are like music to my ears. You have quite the rare talent, sir, I must say. You really think so? That I do. Now I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin, faced with such wit? Indeed, words fail me. I am at a loss for what I can say, but gracias. Oh, you, sir, have thrown down the gauntlet. Allow me to...
Just great.
I can't take any more of this. We're leaving, Dedyme. You're welcome to catch up with us later.
Excuse me!
Wait, don't leave yet. With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps I can entrust you all with a legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hid a musical instrument knowing that one day I would meet a worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the location detailed in these notes. Be warned, only the smartest shall solve the riddles contained within. Now I ask you, O Chosen One, will you take it upon yourself to solve the riddles and uncover the legendary instrument? I mean, we may as well accept it. Oh, this talk of riddles and instruments has me most intrigued.
Good.
Very well, we accept your challenge. Excellent. I have complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. Wonder text. Just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. So that's in Mosgul, I reckon. The northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. It lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. Started the quest, the mysterious pair.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
I mean, that's exactly what they are, different locations. But I think I see an episode, a session coming to an end before we can actually get ourselves our goodies. But that allows me to ponder on it, think on it, and already have scouted the locations for next time. One last stop before we go, though. The owls wanted us, did they not? One last stop, whatever, indeed.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Hoot hoot. A red-black wolf vest, a suave black and red outfit designed for martial arts practitioners with an accompanying wolf head that gleams with a black luster. Also a green one. And a wolfless vest. It's lighter with Outlaw's trademark wolf head, but feels far more lifeless in comparison. So for 21, we get ourselves a little bit of extra costumery. We have his bureau uniform, the wolfless vest. It's weird, I actually like the leathery pullet better than the wolf helm. I don't know. Because it's on his back arm there. There's the red and black. And that is the green one. I think we'll stick with default costumes, of course. We haven't got any other costumes for the others at the moment. Just colour flips for everyone else. But there we go. That is another session of Tales of Arise. We'll continue on in the New Kingdom with bad Dahnans and a lord on the run. We'll say bad Dahnans. Bad leadership? A bad leader? You know what? How do we liberate a kingdom and beat a lord? What about we just blow everything up? Yeah, that'll do it. We're not alive. It'll be fine, right? We'll find out more about this town, this city, next time. Join me then for more. Because there's more fishing to do and all that. As we take on the riddles next time. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.